Hey, everybody.
Hey, what's up, Rick?
What's up, Springer? Welcome to our second podcast under the new regime.
Right,
How
baby.
are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Yourself, my friend?
Oh, could be better, but I won't get into it.
Hey, man, I'll tell you what. I really love the new digs you got in that shirt right there, my friend.
Thank you. Close personal friend hooked me up.
Very nice. It shows our new mantra: out with the trash, in with the new, buddy.
Exactly. I thought about cutting it off, but I'm like, we'll go.
You gotta let the guns pop out. Come on now.
Sun's out, flubs out.
Hey, yeah, I hear you.
Uh,
So we got a lot to get into this week.
yeah, there was. There's quite a number of things that happened over the past week or so, but we'll just touch on one in the beginning, little fun thing in the middle, and then we got a little um, thing at the end we'll get into.
Yeah.
So, guess if you've been living under a rock for the past week or so, WWE has signed on with ESPN to broadcast their. I'm not calling them PLEs. I'm gonna go old school still and do pay per views.
Yeah.
So I don't quite understand this. Maybe you can go into it more. So really, they're just showing pay per views.
I think as of right now, it looks like it might expand, but I think they're just dipping their toe in to see, you know, you got to remember the television contracts for the other ones like Netflix, having Raw. I mean, they still have to honor those. So I think they're going to see how this goes, and then they may just go all in. But it all depends. You know how it goes. Money, money talks, man. Whoever's going to put up the biggest bills is going to get the service. So
Yeah. So you have. Well, I guess let's just talk about the thing. So they have it. What is it? ESPN Plus. If you have or the pay per views will be on ESPN Plus for what $29.99.
yeah. So I mean that was the first report, and then when you delve a little more into it, the $29.99 is kind of the base price they put, but a lot of people are going to get it for free. They don't even realize it. So I did a little research, like I do, and just to let you guys know. So the $29.99 is for the payment across the board, but if you already subscribe to Spectrum, which is a cable company, DirecTV, Verizon, Hulu, AT&T, Uverse, and Xfinity, they're all going to get it for free. It already comes as part of the package that they get, so they won't have to pay anything extra. But the money they put up to beat out ESPN kind of wanted to market this to get expansion on their coverage of sports. And they did it well with the NFL Network and the whole 9 yards. So I think it's like a war right now between all the streaming services to get and chew up all the different sporting events.
Yeah, because doesn't Disney have ESPN?
Right. So yeah, the holding company that actually for WWE and UFC per se, they're all They're the holding companies. They're the ones that are marketing these out to get paid. So the streaming services are becoming the way of the future, not the way of the past. The old pay-per-view, where you pay your $80 and there you go, you got your one event. So now everybody's streaming. They're all trying to catch up and start chewing up. The hell was that?
Like I'm running control now, so like the hell was that?
Yeah. Did you hit a button or something?
I don't know. I take after my. I my computer must run after my dad's computer. JJ doesn't
I
not
thought
good
that
with
might have been JJ
technology.
trying to get on with his dial-up modem. But
I must have the same luck as JJ because
right.
he ain't tech savvy, and apparently something wrong with my computer.
Hey, or maybe ESPN's trying to buy us to get us on the mainstream as well.
Hey,
I mean, they see how good it is. They're like, hey, let's send these guys mainstream.
I wouldn't mind the extra cash.
Yeah, no doubt.
So as we
Yeah.
were saying before, whatever happened.
Yeah.
So with this, all I see out of this is just a big money scheme. It's already the cost of attending live events and pay-per-views is going up, like everything else is going up in the world. So you got, just for the pay-per-views, say you don't have any of those apps or services that you mentioned.
Right.
So there's $30 a month for ESPN. You're paying the Netflix thing, pricing just went up, say roughly say $22, $23. And then Peacock is, it's still up in the air where the library is going.
Now, do you really need Peacock since they're not really pushing any WWE or wrestling
Well, they still have
programming
like
anymore?
the Raw talk and Smack talk and like there's some, I believe, I mean I may be mistaken, but I believe there's still some documentaries that they still have on there. Or you can, I know JJ's in the old school wrestling, and they have the old school stuff on there, and all the like the WCW stuff and
Okay.
everything's on there. So, and whether you have Xfinity or not, with me having Xfinity, I don't pay anything for Peacock. So whatever the
And you won't pay anything for the ESPN now, too.
yeah
So you think what you were paying before, you're going to get that for free. So it could be a savings for some, pay for someone else. So it's probably going to be a wash.
yeah. So I mean, say the average fan that isn't able to have all these services and stuff. They're forking over basically $50 a month just to watch wrestling,
Yeah,
which to me personally is, I don't know, it's a money grab for me.
yeah. Well, I mean, I look at it another way, Reese. So if you look at what Peacock, how expansive it was, I would like this research. It only is available in 29 countries, where ESPN's available in 191. So I don't think this is a money grab. I think they're looking at expanding their viewership, getting more people into it, just like NFL does, just like NBA. If you can cross overseas and start to bring in a wider audience, not only can you garner more talent, you're going to get guys from overseas, say more of the get down into Italy and get down into India. You may get more talent wise guys that get into wrestling, so you can have a bigger pool. Maybe have they just bought the down in the Mexico. They just bought that product. So who says they can't expand out farther into the eastern world? And I think it's going to be very eye opening to have so much more viewership available overseas, which is just going to put more eyes on the product and make it bigger.
Yeah. I get it. You know what I miss? I miss the WWE Network.
Yeah, that was really nice because you could just go on there, put it on, and watch old, new, in between documentaries. Seeing
Yeah,
all the old wrestlers that come in and talk and all that stuff.
yeah, like the all the old ECW pay per views, and pretty sure they had like AWA and whatnot on there. Like I'm pretty sure Evolve was on there and
Yeah,
whatnot.
you're gonna stream
Like
24/7.
literally everything within a click of one app and one remote. So
Right.
now you gotta cipher through like three different. So
But it's new, so you don't know how far they're going to expand it. I mean, ESPN has expanded a lot of things. I mean, hell, you can go on Ocho and watch hot dog eating or something. You can go on there and watch them. I saw a pillow fight. They had like the pillow fight championships on there.
maybe
So Lord
maybe in
knows
the not too distant future, it might some people might be on there eating corn the long way. Hard to
right?
say.
Yeah, I mean, we know who that'll be.
Well, I guess we could come to an agreement that in the end it'll probably help WWE. I mean, they're already global.
But I think this expands just the viewership more than anything. It's young too, so this just happened. I'd say let's give it a year and see what happens, see how far they can make it, what they make out of it.
What the hell does he want? Streaming on my personal page. That you're old news. See ya.
Yeah, I don't even know who that is. Who is
Get
that guy?
get right here.
Yeah, yeah. There's a new one down there. Yeah, why don't you go bug off? You can be get a hat that says Jester.
Oh, what's old Mike say? I seen Longway Larry going in the unemployment office today. I heard he's trying to collect a check from leasing. probably
That's
probably
funny.
sitting outside right before it opened up. Right, I'm sure it's 7 a.m. or something.
Oh yeah, I saw him this morning. I was driving to work and he was standing on the corner of 56. Yeah, get a free lay for a buck. I was felt bad for the guy.
You know what? I seen him. He was standing on the corner of Victory Lane the other night. Not sure what he was doing, but
Oh yeah, he had a short like mini skirt on. He was turned from a king to a queen in a half a day.
all right, switching gears. So it's a little game. I don't know. I call it a game, but I'll call it a game.
All right.
So I'll name off the current champions that are just strictly like Raw and SmackDown. I don't want to
Okay.
dig too deep in the NXT. And then, in your opinion, who do you see dethroning them?
Okay. Oh man, you're gonna throw me some challenges tonight, aren't you?
So you say yours, and then I'll say mine.
Okay.
All right. So the newly crowned undisputed champ Cody Rhodes.
Oh man, well I think he's gonna hold it for a while. But yeah, I really think that they're gonna give once he gets back, Gunther is gonna be the guy that they're gonna put back in there because he just has to. He's a nice tactical wrestler, and I think that he deserves it. So I
Did
think it's
you
gonna be Gunther. Man.
did you like break into my house overnight and look at my notes or?
No, I mean I broke into Larry's and stole his damn king hat, so you never know what I can do.
Because I have Gunther at WrestleMania 42.
You know what? I agree. I think he comes back, and now here's the true question, Reese: is Gunther going to come back as the babyface and Cody the heel, or is it going to be reversed?
Could Gunther be taken seriously? Like I couldn't take him as a babyface.
I think it all depends on the storyline. You know what I mean? Like
Like he's
I
this big posing figure, And for instance, could you imagine Gunther walking down and yeeting?
No, no, not at all. Not at all. But I can see him where they propose a situation that he has to come back to save the situation from Cody Rhodes going too far, like on a heel aspect. Where like just look at the other night when he got Claymore into into the thing, into the side of the announcing table. Does that turn him where he's like just going to go spastic and just start going out and taking everybody on and interfering matches and beating people down, where Gunther has to come back in and save it, bring back the normalcy? I don't know. Just a thought, but I think we'll see.
Yeah, because I could obviously. Yeah, yeah, I glad we think alike. Great minds think alike.
That's right. That's right.
And that's no ego. Hashtag no egos. Okay, up next, World Heavyweight Champion, the
Yeah.
old host's favorite wrestler, Seth freaking Rollins.
Yeah, and you're not gonna like this. I hate to say it, but I think they're gonna eventually give it back to CM Punk. I think it's gonna go.
Man,
back.
I ought to kick you off this fucking podcast.
I know. I thought I just thought about just picking anybody else beside it, but I have to be objective because I am objective on this show. I'm not just gonna bias with who I think I want. So I think they're gonna eventually give it back to CM Punk. So I mean that's just my.
I originally thought that, but I came to the conclusion. I believe that he's going to hold it, and they're going to slowly build Braun Breaker up.
Yeah, I mean, I thought about him too, but I think there has to be a play in the middle. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if it's going to go straight Rollins to Braun Breaker, where Heyman, goes to Braun and dumps Rollins. So, I mean, that's why I went with CM Punk, because I think for the long game, that would be the way to go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where, say, like, Braun Breaker does something that causes CM Punk to win it, and then Rollins and Braun Breaker in a feud, and then eventually he goes and gets the title.
Eric Cassidy says, I see CM Punk moving down the card to feud with Dirty Dom for the Intercont. As much as I hate to say it, I think Punk's star power. Like I'm not, dismissing the Intercontinental as a not important, but for someone of that stature to go after.
I don't see them moving him down the mid into the mid card.
I don't really. Yeah, I just don't. I don't see that. But I mean, that's your opinion.
Yeah, yeah.
We won't diss you for that. Up next, we got Solo Sikoa in the U.S. title.
I think it's going back to Fatu. Take a Fatu.
I'm kind of getting tired of like the whole bloodline bullshit.
I know, but they're going to play that out as long. Listen, I'm going to have some surprises in here, so I think that's going to continue because they keep adding guys. You know what I mean? Like they just keep. I mean, they're pretty much WWE's going to be. Might as well just have it in Hawaii. They're going to be all Samoan
at the Samoan compound,
right?
I actually, with him attacking Sami Zayn, that because
yeah,
he was interjected into the bloodline there, an honorary Oos.
Yeah. I mean, I see Sami Zayn playing a big part in this coming up, but I don't know how long or which way it's going to go. I mean, he has many avenues to go.
Yeah.
At this point.
And then that brings up the aforementioned Intercontinental title, Dirty Dom.
This is where I think you're going to be a little shocked on this one.
I really hope that you don't say what I have.
I hope not either. So I think that Dom's going to hold this until Ilya Dragunov gets back.
You mother.
Are you serious? That's what you have?
Right here.
No way. And we did not talk about this at all beforehand.
No.
I think that's a perfect way for him to come back. You know what I mean? Start low, get back from the injury, and work his way up. I think he's going to have a huge part in 2026, but I think it's going to be baby steps.
Yeah, I really liked Ilya in NXT.
Yeah.
He had great matches with Gunther.
Yeah.
So I have to agree with you, Ilya Dragunov.
You probably had no idea. No, you thought no way I was saying that name.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm going to get him with this one.
Oh, dang.
Okay, so Tiffany Stratton and the WWE Women's title,
I
which
think it's
is on SmackDown.
I think it's going to be Rhea.
Okay. I mean, that's possible with the. I don't know if there's been any rumblings of the WWE draft, but I mean, that's also a thing. And they don't really abide by the draft anymore, I guess.
Right.
I love Joe. I love Joe Hendry. So I have Julia.
Really?
Yes.
Do you think that's moving too quick with her?
No.
Like just to go boom, 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 and have her right up there?
I think you need. Well, you have Charlotte and Alexa. They're doing their thing, and I think you need Tiffany's. Like, it's hard to say what Stratton is. You know, fans love her, but is she a heel or is she face?
It seems to change weekly. To be honest with you,
and I really like Julia. She's, I really like her skills, and so we'll go.
All right, yeah, that's a good call.
Okay, so the Women's Intercontinental Championship, which is currently held by the man Becky Lynch.
I have that's going to go to Bailey next, and that's just to get from Bailey to Lyra with North Carolina.
I don't like her.
I know, but I think it's going to happen.
I have two names, but with what's happening with another title, we'll get into that shortly. I'll actually go with Bailey too.
Yeah,
she's starting to, I guess, try to figure out what she's doing wrong and whatnot. I don't think it's going to be right away.
No. But I think they're setting up that plot line pretty good for her to, be in that mix. But like I said, I think it's going to go to Lyra eventually.
Yeah. All right. So then we'll do the title that is currently held by Julia, the Women's United States title. Who do you see? This, I got a surprise here. If you pull this name, I don't know. This would be crazy.
No, definitely. This is an old school name, and I have reason for suspicion that she's coming off injury. She's getting back in the groove of things, so they're going to start building her back up. I think Charlotte Flair is going to take that. Given this one.
I have Sol Rucka.
What? All right, you got to explain.
She's in NXT. She's currently the women's speed champion.
Okay.
And I haven't watched NXT lately, so I don't know if she's still in a tag team with Zarya. Zarya is a beast. Um, yeah, I think I think they're still in a tag team actually, but I think she might be. I'm gonna have to get with my sources here. I don't know if she's not the North American women's North American champ. I'm not sure because I'm pretty sure she was a double champ for a little bit.
Yeah,
But she's like has a surfer gimmick, and she does this like inverted RKO as her finishing move. She
yeah.
jumps off the rope and backflips and RKO's. It really cool. I'd look up her finisher. You
All right.
I think you'll like it. But she's over in NXT.
How do you think they're going to pull her into it?
I think that uh maybe have like I don't know. Maybe do say weekly challengers with Julia. You know where she comes out strong, beats everybody in the
Unless they have some sort of like
locker
tournament,
room. Could do that.
you have a tournament and then see, then she can get into it that way.
Yeah, and say I've finished SmackDown's roster. Nobody's good enough to beat me.
Yeah,
And the music hits, and there's Rucka, and they say they do like a what Paige did to AJ Lee, like a quick win there for the Divas title.
right. All right.
So okay, so this is what I want. I'll do a quick mention here. Um, this is the Women's World Championship, which Naomi currently holds. Um, and also, if you've been living under a rock for the past 2 days, she's currently out of action for quote unquote an extended period of time. So either two things here. Either she fell and really screwed herself up by rolling that scooter or whatever she has, or we got a little Jimmy coming.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking this baby.
So old Naomi didn't proceed with caution.
Right. Right.
So, but I
One
mean,
slip by the goalie.
if if she's truly pregnant, congrats to her
Yeah.
and Jimmy Uso. But to me personally, that's just unfortunate timing.
Yeah, because I mean, she was riding high. You know what I mean? She has a big following right now, and I think
Yep,
that
and
she could have rode this out for quite a while.
yeah, and I like to
But it
hold
opens the
little.
door.
So I would assume that they'd hold a tournament or something or whatnot, but I really, really think that Stephanie Vacquier will be the next champion, the next women's world champion. I
That's what I've
she
written.
I like she's supposed to have the match with Naomi at Clash in Paris, and I would have picked her to win.
Yeah,
But
yeah, I think that's the same
so
thing.
I would assume they'd go in that direction still, but as to how they'll do it, I would say a tournament. Maybe have, cause I think Clash in Paris is next weekend or the weekend after. So say have
I think it's the weekend after.
qualifying matches, and then say have like a triple threat or fatal four way at Clash of Paris.
That's why I was thinking like a fatal four.
And I would assume that it would be Rhea, Io, Stephanie, throw a random person in there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I really like how we have a lot of the same answers here.
I mean, like I said, great minds think alike.
Let's see if you got the same answer as me for this next one. The World Tag Champs, Finn and JD McDonough from the Judgment Day.
Here's where I throw you for a loop. I think it's going to be the Usos. I think they're getting back together.
Okay.
So I'm calling the Usos on that one. Yeah, they're gonna have a Samoan versus the Judgment Day, big big thing, and I think that the Usos get back together and take them
Okay. Well, you say the Usos. I say the Bronze.
out. So you think it's gonna be Breaker and Reed?
Yeah.
Okay,
I, I I don't know if that's their official name, Bronze.
yeah,
You know that my hatred for LeBron isn't as big as somebody else's, but Braun is just a dumbass name.
right, right.
So I don't. So what is Seth Rollins and the Braun's group name? Is it the Vision?
That's what I saw the vision. So I don't.
Okay.
It was like just Paul Heyman. He has the vision of having this collective group.
Yeah. Eric Cassidy said the Yeet is starting to fade away. Yeah.
That's why I said I think he's gonna run this last solo in the Fatal Four Way, and then he's gonna get back to the Usos.
Yeah, I really liked when they were doing the whole USO penitentiary thing. I think
Yeah,
that was the
I
the
think that's their next
climax
play.
of them.
Yeah,
And I would love that. I would love if they got back together because I
right.
think truly Jimmy doesn't. He's not a solos.
No, and I think Jay, like Eric said, Jay's Yeet thing is fading away. So why not put them back together? Let them build up again.
Yep.
You could have so many avenues you could go back once Roman Reigns gets back from filming. That you could have something a big collective again.
So then we got the Raw Tag Champs to work out. So, and then we'll switch gears to the WWE Tag Champs, which is on SmackDown, currently held by Wyatt Six.
I'm going for Axiom. They got to be the good boys. They're going to come back, save the day. Fraxian, baby. That's it. I'm running with it.
Man, I actually have two teams on here. Fraxium was one.
Okay. See, you know it.
They could do the whole superhero thing.
Yeah.
Or I'm really liking the Andrade and Ray Phoenix team.
Yeah.
But
I
I would really like it if Lucha Bros got back together.
right. I mean, yeah. I mean, we'll see. I mean, they got the thing going down in Mexico too, so they may try to pull some star power down there to really bump that up,
Yeah. But I don't
which they're
really
doing.
I like to Wyatt Six, they're still doing their homage to Bray, but I'm not a fan of it. It's not doesn't seem authentic.
Yeah. I get it.
And finishing up, we got the women's tag,
Bliss and
Charlotte
Flair.
and Alexa Bliss.
I
The
think it's going.
friends.
Yeah, it's going to Perez and Ron Rodriguez.
I thought you were gonna steal my shit again.
No.
I actually have Roxanne and Liv Morgan.
Well, Liv Morgan. Yeah, once she comes back, but I think they're going to put her to go for title, not not go back to the tag team.
I think Liv comes back, and then
Very true,
Raquel.
Eric.
You know,
Alexa might be
she
able to
like
take her away. So,
yeah. I think Liv comes back and sides with Roxanne for say thanks for covering for me. You did a really good job, and then she starts like catering to her, and Raquel gets jealous, and yeah,
yeah, very well could
just
be.
just my opinion.
Yeah,
So that finishes up the who's next.
yeah. Hey, we have a lot of like thoughts there.
I'd be curious to see what JJ's opinion is. He's
Yeah,
very
yeah.
I definitely he's very opinionated, and
Maybe he can make another post with his ideas.
uh, thing I want to talk about or go over real quick is Triple Mania, um, WWE's first show since they purchased AAA.
Yeah,
It's Saturday, free on YouTube.
they want viewership, man. They want to bring eyes to it.
So I'm not going to go over every single match. There's a few matches that have like the NX or not the NXT, the WWE superstars in AAA Mega Championship. Excuse me, is up for grabs. Current champion. I met him at IWC a year or so ago. It's El Hijo del Bicongo versus Dirty Dom, Dragon Lee, and El Grande Americano. Which El Grande are we getting?
Lord only knows.
I would say all
Claims
three.
he's Mexican. He looks pretty white to me.
I would say all three of them. They'll switch in and out, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But Dom, I'm gonna go with Dom in this. I think he's gonna beat Vicongo. You know, he made an appearance at the last AAA show, and I think he'll garner more heat by winning the title down there.
Yeah, and I think overall, just the bringing the WWE guys down there is a for viewership thing. They want eyes on the product, give some recognition to those guys down there because a lot of people don't know them. Like just the lay fan doesn't know them. You can put eyes on them, see them going against the big boys, Finn Balor's of the world, and Natalia's of the world. Bam, you can start to draw more eyes. They can build their story. Then you can have them like interchanging parts, which would be pretty cool. So I hope the best for it, man. I hope that it brings in the viewers that they want and can kind of grow that product a little bit more. See those guys down there, I mean, they want to hit it big time. So
Yeah. And you have Finn and JD are defending the. Or no, they're not defending. They're actually having a mixed trios match
yeah,
against Mr. Iguana, Nino Hamburguesa. Sorry, I'm not Spanish.
your Spanish lingo is a little off.
And Lola Vice.
Yeah,
I'm sure Lola's in NXT. I believe she used to be an MMA fighter. Great cake on her, man. Got Judgment Day winning that one.
yeah.
And then the AAA World Tag Titles, Lace Garza, which is Berto and Garza. They're wrestling Pagano and Psycho Clown. I don't know if you know who Psycho Clown is, but I love it.
Yeah?
Check him and Pagano. I have them winning.
Okay.
Natalia has a match. She's just gonna lose.
Right.
Which is she's been in WWE for how long? Not
Yeah.
really getting much TV time. I think they do her dirty.
Oh, I agree. I mean, she's there because of her lineage.
Yeah, and the main thing, Conan is getting inducted in the AAA Hall of Fame by Rey Mysterio.
Oh, nice.
So that'll be. I know they did the last show that I watched the AAA. Conan was on commentary. I'm sure he's not going to be delegated to that this time,
Right.
but he's well respected in Mexico, so it's only fitting.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, first big time show. Yeah. Viewers all over the world put their top guys and get them in the Hall of Fame. That'll be a good gesture.
Yep. So that is all I have. Do you have anything that you would like to add?
Hey, I just I want to thank the viewers out there for giving us a shot. I mean, yeah, some new regime changes happen, but I really want to thank you guys for giving us a fair shake, and I hope that our content and our discussion is up to the standard you guys expect.
So yeah, like, subscribe, share the content, uh, share us with your friends. We're trying here. That's all we can do. Uh, One more thing before we sign off. Not wrestling related. Want to give a special shout out to the West Suburban Little League softball team,
Yeah,
Johnstown. Congratulations to you guys, world champions. Um, Whole city of Johnstown and surrounding areas are definitely proud of you. So, kudos, guys.
yeah,
Question
definitely.
here. Eric Cassidy says, "How about the carrying cross contract?" Uh,
Here's some conflicting reports out there.
I still think it's a work to a point, but with his podcast with Ariel today, saying I don't know if you've seen it, Springer. I guess they offered him a contract, but didn't offer his wife a contract,
Right.
which which I get because she was just a body there. Like she wasn't.
She wasn't wrestling. She wasn't.
She was mute. The only
Yeah.
thing that she was good for, sad to say, was eye candy. She didn't. I mean, she does his entrance. They have her on the screen and then he comes up and stuff. But she didn't talk. She didn't wrestle.
Right.
Yeah, if you watch her in like TNA, she can wrestle.
Yeah.
So to in saying cross his eyes to not offer your wife a contract when she's a part of your gimmick, what you're trying to get over and stuff. I don't see any fault in him
Saying no,
not taking it.
unless they want him to change his gimmick. You know what I mean?
I He was good in NXT. Once he got the call up and he come up looking gladiator like, that just ruined him. And I know right before we went live, there was a guy that had posted about it and kind of bummed out. I really think that he needs to go back to TNA, him and Scarlett.
Yeah.
So, what was CM Punk's name he wrestled under prior to CM Punk? You're really getting me with these questions here, fella.
It's funny. I watched the video when he was wrestling LOD, got pounded. So yeah, like some baggy, colorful shorts.
uh, can't answer that one, Cassidy. I don't. Not to offend anybody, but I'm not a too big a CM Punk fan, so I don't. I don't know.
Yeah, throw the
Would you?
answer out if you.
Yep.
Hey, sometimes you're the bug, sometimes you're the windshield.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
CM
CM
Venom.
Venom. Interesting.
Yeah.
What did he? What promotion was he? Did he wrestle that under that name? I've actually never heard of that. So if anybody else has any questions, feel free to ask away, and probably won't answer them, but shoot
We
your
certainly
shot, I guess. So there's no questions. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be back next week with another episode. Told you guys last week that I'd have to get on the guys about creating a new intro, and we got her. Hope
we're
you guys
back.
like it. Hope you
Yeah.
guys like it. So, nothing else. Thank you guys for watching.
Exactly.
I got nothing else.
Is that it, guy?
That's it.
Cut it.
Cut.